Hello and welcome to our channel. So this is Zeus. He is an almost 8-month-old German Shepherd puppy. I cannot believe how fast he has grown. But I get a lot of questions about where does he sleep? Does he still take naps? And so I thought I would make a video and just answer the questions for you guys. So he unfortunately has stopped taking naps. Up until this point, he has normally taken at minimum 1 nap a day. And normally it would be in the afternoon he would take a nap. But the past few weeks, he's actually stopped napping altogether. And so I'm not going to lie, that has been quite an adjustment for mom and him because things like mopping are really hard if he is not napping because he will, attack the mop because that's what he does. And so I've kind of had to adjust, but he does sleep really well. So he actually will go to bed about 10 o'clock. He sleeps in our bed. So he goes to bed with mom. He will come upstairs and I put him in bed and he just goes down to my feet and he goes to sleep. And then if he gets cold, he'll come up and snuggle up by my head. But that's where he'll sleep. And he'll sleep from about 10 until 6 o'clock in the morning. And then by that time, he's normally standing up just staring at me. He doesn't normally make any noise when he wakes up. He doesn't normally bark, anything like that. He'll just stand up and stare at me creepily. And so at that point, I get him all up and ready and we go downstairs and we go potty and I feed him breakfast. But yeah, that's where he sleeps. We did, when he first came home, we did crate train him. And I think that helped him sleep through the night for sure because then he kind of learned to hold his bladder. And so, that's where he started to sleep. He slept in there for a couple months. I think something around a couple months is where he slept in there, and then we finally transitioned him into sleeping into our bed. There are a few times where he does not sleep in our bed, and that is if my husband is off on a fishing trip and he's overnight. I don't know why, but he will go and he will sleep between my door and my son's door, and he will just lay there, and that's where he will sleep. He will not come up in the bed if my husband is not home. He will sleep at the door, almost like he's guarding it, and he's guarding my son's door, which we did not train him to do that. That's just something he has done naturally. So yeah, and I found that very interesting because I know that they're very protective, and he is, look at him. He is a very big boy. He's probably 75 pounds now. So he is a very large dog, and he is very protective of us. But things like that I did not expect out of him. Those are kind of shocking things that people talk about, but for me personally to kind of watch that unfold has been very interesting. So, so that's when he doesn't sleep in our bed. And then the only other time I would say he doesn't sleep in our bed is if I fall asleep on the couch or something. He will sleep downstairs with mom because he has to be with mom pretty much at all times. So anyways, if you guys have any questions about sleeping arrangements, puppy crate training, anything like that, comment down below. Thank you for all the support.